Hey guys, long time no see. As we get back in the swing of things, I'm going to review this Siddhartha Taro. It's themed around the Buddha's life, and it has beautiful pastel colors. I love the back of this box. Such a cool drawing. And real quick, I'll show you that the price is $24.95 on this deck. I will put an Amazon link in my description, so look for that. And let's go ahead and crack this box open. So, right away, I'll show you what the back of the cards look like. This is just the title card, but this is what the backings are going to look like. They are beautiful, kind of bright pastel colors. They're almost neon. It's like somewhere in between pastel and neon, but I think they're beautiful. Really cool backings. And this is the little booklet that comes with it. Usually these paper ones don't have a lot of detailed descriptions, but you can see they're very short. So it blends Buddhism and traditional Rider-Waite Taro, which is perfect, because if you're just getting into Taro and you're familiar with Rider-Waite, but you're curious about Buddhism, this is like the perfect deck for you. So it actually should be in order, because I actually haven't used this deck yet. So I will show you them in order. I think I'm going to have to hold them actually. Let me scoop them up. So let's just start on card 0, the Fool. Really pretty. Like I said, the colors in this deck are really beautiful. I love them. So I'm just going to place them in the background so you can kind of see them back there. But the next one is the Magician. This is one of the more aggressive Buddhist deities for the Magician. It's an interesting choice for that one, but I like it. And here's that image that was on the back of the box. It's the High Priestess card. Really cool. I love the way she looks and all the symbolism. I'm a big fan of lotus flowers, so this is like the perfect deck for me. The Empress, another beautiful card. I love all the pink. Really cool. The Emperor. Beautiful orange tones. The Hierophant. Some more colorful pinks and blues. The Lovers. This is one I really like. I love this card. There's like fiery, passionate deity energy in the background, and these two lovers are it shows like comfort, passion, just like they're at ease, but they're also really into each other. I love the way it is shown. The Chariot. It's got a giant dragon. If you've ever seen the anime Dragon Ball Z, this reminds me of the dragon from that. Here's Justice. Got some cool blue tones for the water. Here is the Hermit. I think this is supposed to be the Green Tara, which is sort of a green goddess in Buddhist lore. There's also a white Tara. But if we looked in the paperwork in the booklet, it probably explains. But yeah, that's a pretty card. Here's the Wheel. So it's similar to the Wheel of Fortune, but the Buddhist wheel is a little bit different in meaning. I like the way that they drew it. Another interesting one. Next we have Strength. I love the pinks and the oranges. It's like kind of peachy colors. This deck, it's just got the best color palette for someone like me. I love it. Here's the Hanged Man. Kind of a different take on the Hanged Man, but he's still hanging. It's got some plants growing. He or she. The face kind of looks effeminate. That's another thing with Buddhist symbolism. Some of the figures are androgynous, or they show up as both male and female at different times. So, which I like that. But yeah, so I'm not sure if that's male or female. I think it's a guy. I think it's supposed to be Buddha in one of his phases. This is the Death card. It's pretty interesting. Got some skulls at the bottom there. Here is Temperance. I love the gradient in the sky in the background. It's very subtle, but things like that just make it look so interesting. I love the lotus flower he is resting on. Here is the Devil. Sort of gives me Kali energy, but I think Kali has blue skin. But she kind of crushes people the same way. So it kind of gives me that vibe. I'm not sure if that's her or not. But once again, the sky has a subtle gradient and there's like all these details. I just love this deck. The Tower. Definitely different from the typical tower, but I love the repeating head pattern and all the flames. The Star. It's another interesting one. It's definitely got sort of a celestial vibe, especially since she's green. It's almost like Alien or something. But yeah, that's cool. The Moon, another really pretty one. This is another one of my favorites in this deck. But yeah, it's really cool. Here is the Sun. Very vibrant. Here is Judgment. She's got a lot of hands, a lot of arms. Probably 1,000. The World. Definitely interesting take on the world. Ace of Cups. Nice and beautiful. Two of Cups. One interesting thing in this deck is they have the cups labeled as a fire element, yet they have another suit labeled as, I think, water. I think it's lotuses and water. We'll have to check. But I thought that was strange because cups are almost always water. So here is Three of Cups. Got these aging men. One of them looks barely alive. So I don't know. The symbolism may be something related to the stages of life, not fearing death. You know, being close to leaving this realm. We'd have to look it up. It's definitely different from the usual Three of Cups. Now this one looks pretty similar to the normal Four of Cups, but it's got elements of going off on your own to meditate and fast, because he looks like he's been fasting. So that's an interesting take. Here's the Five of Cups. Another one that's kind of different. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Kind of traditional looking. Nine of Cups. no, that's different. A giant snake. It's like a kundalini snake or something. And 10 of cups. Got a rainbow up there. Now this is the page of cups. Here's the knight of cups. I like that bird. Queen of cups. And king of cups. I believe this is the deck's cover image on the front of the box. So now we are in the pentacles, which in this deck, I think they are earth, which that's correct. There's like a mountain symbol for the element up there. So that's the ace of pentacles. Here's 2 of pentacles. It's pretty. Here's 3 of pentacles. Kind of an interesting look. Four of pentacles. Five of pentacles. Six of pentacles. Seven of pentacles. I like the flowers here. 8 of pentacles. 9 of pentacles. And 10 of pentacles. So now we're on the page of pentacles. It's kind of cool looking. The Knight of Pentacles. I love how he's balancing on the horse. Queen of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles. Next, we are on the wands. This is the one. So normally wands are fire and cups are water. In this deck, those two are reversed. So cups are fire and now wands are water in this deck. It's strange to me, and I almost wonder if they accidentally did that, but I think I glanced in the book and it sounded like it was a deliberate choice. It's a strange choice to me, but I guess I kind of like rolling with it because it makes this deck different from all the others. So this is the Ace of Wands. It's water energy. Next we have the Two of Wands. And Three of Wands. Four of Wands. It's like a prayer pagoda, which is interesting for Four of Wands. Next we have Five of Wands. Another really interesting one. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. I like that one. And 10 of Wands. Now we're on the Page of Wands. The Knight of Wands. It's really cool. Queen of Wands. And King of Wands. Lots of pretty colors. And we're on the final suit now. It is the Ace of Swords. I love how they do the sword symbols for this. I really like that Ace card. Here's the Two of Swords. And Three of Swords. Interestingly, I just realized they're being stabbed by a sword. I didn't notice that when I glanced through the deck before. I wonder what the symbolism is there. Definitely interesting. And next we have Four of Swords. Definitely another kind of dark looking card. I'm kind of dying to know what the symbolism there. Maybe I'll look at the book for 3 and 4 of Swords right after this. It looks like a temple where they leave bodies to be eaten by nature naturally and go back to the earth that way. I'm wondering what the spiritual meaning is. And then here's 5 of Swords. Also some sort of death-related spiritual symbolism. So let's remember that. 3, 4, and 5 of Swords. We'll check that out in the book right after this. 6 of Swords. Some strange demon creatures. I like the coloring on this. It's interesting, really pretty. Here's the 7 of Swords. This does kind of give me vibes of the traditional 7 of Swords. It's a little different, but the way the image is laid out kind of gives me that vibe. I love the swords being interlaced at the top. Definitely cool. 8 of Swords. Nine of Swords. Got like nightmare images, and he was maybe having a bad dream, can't sleep. Close to the traditional 9 of Swords. And 10 of Swords, everybody's favorite card. Everybody hates getting this card. It always is one of the most dramatic cards in the deck. But actually, you can see on his face, it's like he had a release from this realm. He almost, to me, it almost looks like he's not quite, but almost smiling. Like his face says relief to me. So that's an interesting interpretation. Now we are on the Page of Swords. Got this giant deity. Knight of Swords. Beautiful giant bird. Queen of Swords. Lots of color. And King of Swords. That's the final card. So, I promised I would look up 3, 4, and 5 of Swords. So why don't I do that real quick? Let's see here. How do they organize? Oh, that's 1. Okay, Cups is symbolized by Lotus. Pentacles. Wands. Swords. So number 3. Yeah, these are very short descriptions. So number 3 represented under the rain, grief, brokenness, grieving, emotional distress. That one with the body being eaten by vultures was sky burial. represents rebirth, recovery, ending, and meditation. Okay. And then the final one represents evocation, competition, summoning, outward conflict, reconciliation with the divine. Very interesting. I'm going to look back at number 5 real quick so I can see. Oh yeah, that was that one. So the things in the sky are, it's like spiritual, it's sort of, they're summoning spirits maybe. There's also conflict and they're reconciling with the divine. So there's a lot of different themes there. But it does capture, I think Five of Swords is generally a conflict-ish card. But yeah, interesting. I like this deck. There's some aspects that are very traditional Rider-Waite with a little bit of Buddhism on top, and then some are very different from the traditional deck, and they're very Buddhist-centric imagery. And the colors combined with that uniqueness, I just love this deck. The other Buddhist deck, which I've already reviewed, I like it a lot, and it does have its own style that I like, but I do like this one better. This one's a little weirder in some cases. It's more colorful, it's more unique. And I was at a shop for a witch festival. It's like a festival they hold where in the city I'm in, but there's also a shop at the location that the vendors all meet up for this festival. So I went in the shop and they had like 100 different tarot decks, and I just happened to see this and I had to have it. Whoops. Like, I looked at this box and I was like, this deck really vibes with me. So yeah, I had to show you guys. Like I said, I'll put an Amazon link in the video description and a comment for it also. And if you want to check it out, you guys can get it there. Be sure and like the video and subscribe, because I'm going to keep doing tarot reviews, but I'm also going to start doing spiritual talks and just covering lots of metaphysical topics. I want to really elevate the channel to be more than just tarot reviews. I don't think I can sustain it on just reviewing cards alone. So I will be coming in with a lot of new stuff. I had another channel I was trying to run, so it's sort of like I was on hiatus for a short time, for about a month, but I should be back soon, very regular, about April this month, starting tomorrow basically. So be on the lookout this month. Some new videos will be coming down the pipeline straight to you guys. I hope to see you in the near future. Bye for now. Hey guys, if you like the song in the video, you can check it out, because it's a new music project I have called Dreamwolf. The link to my bandcamp is in the video description. Thanks for watching.